Hello everyone and welcome to Update 1 on Tropical Storm Cristobal, which has formed in the Atlantic Ocean. This is as of June 2nd, 2020. It was declared earlier today, has maximum sustained winds at 40 miles per hour. It was a depression just a little bit ago, but yeah, this is Tropical Storm Cristobal. So here are the key messages from the National Hurricane Center. They are talking about how deadly flooding has already begun to occur and will continue to occur with this system for southern Mexico, Guatemala, and the Yucatan Peninsula. El Salvador still getting impacts as well. Tropical storm conditions are likely to continue over the southern Mexican coastline as well before this does move north and could make a United States impact by the time we get into Sunday. Final key message is that as this does move northward across the Gulf on Friday, there is a risk of storm surge rainfall and wind impacts this weekend along parts of the Gulf Coast from Texas to Florida. So it's really a uncertain kind of thing right now. And not only that, but we're seeing quite a bit in the way of the size of this thing. It is a huge storm. Absolutely massive. And it's going to continue to be this way, and you'll see how this significantly affects the forecast for the storm. So let's get started. All of that convection there is associated with Cristobal. It is absolutely massive. The low is massive, and we were thinking this could happen a couple weeks ago, but right now it's happening, and it's quite nuts. This is the remnants of Amanda that has reformed into Tropical Storm Cristobal, has winds of 40 miles per hour, pressure of 1,004 millibars, and is moving south-southwest at a meager 2 miles an hour. So just areas that are getting impacted right now, not really going to stop anytime soon, and you're getting some pretty devastating flooding as a result of that. Alright, so here are the threats for southern Mexico. Storm surge a low threat, but the threat is there. Wind damage is a low threat that could receive an upgrade in future updates. Storm surge threat could as well, but for now they remain low. Flooding is a high threat, and tornadoes are a low threat with this particular system. So that's all the threats we have right now. What are any sea alerts? Well, you can see here that blue line that goes all the way from around the coastline near Mexico City all the way up to near Meridia. We have a tropical storm warning in effect, and that is for Cristobal, as it is likely to bring tropical storm conditions to these areas just because of its sheer size. It is huge. Alright, so where's this expected to go? Well, here's our forecast track, and you can see it looks like a mess the first day to 48 hours. Which it's a tropical depression by the time we get 2 days out. Re-strengthens to a tropical storm 3 days out as it heads off the Mexican coastline. And it has winds of 70 miles an hour, I'm predicting, by the time we do get to the end of the forecast period. National Hurricane Center's predictions are a little different from this, but still, 70 miles an hour. That's borderline hurricane. And I can't rule out a hurricane landfall. This would be a huge hurricane, and it is likely to strengthen upon landfall, but it is going to be a massive, strong end tropical storm to low-end hurricane. So regardless, the impacts are going to be strong winds, heavy rain, and some fairly significant storm surge too. So what conditions is Cristobal going to have to work with? Well, here we go. So, first of all, very hot sea surface temperatures. Very hot. Right now, 29 degrees Celsius for the storm, and it's going to be moving into 26 to 28 degrees Celsius waters as it heads in the Gulf, and it's going to be more than enough to sustain a tropical storm, and more than enough to sustain a hurricane as well. What's wind shear looking like? It's looking okay where the center itself is. There is shear to the north, and that is going to expand it, and that's especially going to expand its influence to the east. Shear will likely be an issue for Cristobal as it does move through its entire life. And so that is definitely something that will be acknowledged. Alright, well, thank you all so much for watching. You can follow us on Facebook at MicroCasting Tropical, on Twitter at MicroCasting TRO, and you can also follow us on Instagram. Just search MicroCasting Tropical over there. You can join us on Discord. The link is in the description, although some big changes may be coming soon. Stay up to date with that if you are on the Discord server already. If not, we may actually be closing down the MicroCasting server fairly soon, and I'll be telling you where to move to if that does happen. Alright, well again, thank you so much for watching this video. Like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, you know where that button is. Subscribe and hit the bell to turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Alright, thanks again so much for watching. This is MicroCasting Tropical, signing out.